We're live. What is it having problems focusing on? All right. So right now we're just hanging out, lobby, listening to some text messages, let people know we're live. Let's see. So to figure out how to do that. Hold on. Here we go. Get the link. How do it look? It's like I like the. Here we go. Get the link. Let's see. Share. Twitter. Nothing. I always posted something to Twitter just for giggles. All right, now we're going to just text a bunch of random people, come hang out. All right, let's see. Name Debbie. Mr. Violet. Grandma. All right, so we just sent a bunch of text messages. We'll figure out. We'll give it a couple of minutes, let people jump in. Hello. Let's see. Let's play with some. Here's. Okay, let's get rid of this one. Create a banner. Hello. Welcome. Let's see. All right. Playing with some. Liam was playing with the banners yesterday, so I figure leave a little couple messages up here. So just gonna hang out for a little bit. Oh, should I go back into the comments here since people are actually chatting now? Oh, I know. I was thinking that too when I was setting up, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I like the lighting out here right now. But I wanted to get the yard. So we're going to have to stick with it for a little bit. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out like what this is going to look like on Mondays and or on Saturdays, because I've been doing them on Saturdays a lot, is I'll start it early, like 11:30-ish, 11:15, whatever, like 20 or 30 minutes early, kind of create like a lobby. And then like right around 12, we'll do like whatever the Whimsy live show will actually look like and kind of be. Yes. The beauty of this is it's 2 weeks old. Before it had like had two large trees, bunch of weeds, and I haven't been in the backyard in like 10 years. No, maybe because Liam played back here for a little bit. We cleaned it out. Okay, so maybe like 7 years. We haven't been back here. So now that we got this done, we're going to work on enclosing it. And then, yes, definitely, I'll start working on some lighting. We had a couple of different ideas for like creating like a semi-podcast studio-ish out here a little bit, maybe. So, but yes, figure out some lighting. I would try and find a better angle, but there's garbage over there and garbage over there. So we're stuck with a dark-faced me for right now. And then we'll kick back over just so we can see the yard for a little bit. All right, so let's see. And how's everybody doing today? Are you working, Cindy? I sent a bunch of texts, so give everybody a couple of minutes. And then I was thinking about it too. Monday at noon is like really like the worst time to ask anybody to really do anything. Like most people are working, but it's like funny because I don't want to take away from your weekends. But I guess I should ask for your weekends more than I don't know. What's nice about the idea with the Monday at noon is because there's nothing really going on. It's typically just going to be me for a while, and I don't know what we're going to be chit chatting about. So we'll do like it's one of those things where you can just turn me on and just keep me off to the side in the corner and kind of just hear any updates that's going on and see whatever shenanigans or whatever the hell else I'm doing. And then kind of just, stay engaged a little bit. Oh, Elizabeth Cole. I know. That's what we were saying. Maybe I'll just go inside. We do like the inside too, though. But I don't know. Hold on, let's see. Like, yeah, I don't know how to get like big floodlight right here. All right. Well, see now. All right. Well, I just run back inside then. That's my house. That's my backyard. See, that's why we're out here right now, and so that we can kind of just showcase my yard a little bit. Like, how pretty is that, right? So I think, uh, huh? Let me think if I have any lights anywhere. So here's why I need you guys here, right? Because I got to figure out how to learn how to do all this shit. So would I get a light and put it behind, like right in front of the camera, shining at me? So like, hold on, like, you need to give me a ring light. I have to figure that out. Yeah. So, well, since we're all still hanging out, we haven't really started anything yet. Kind of get into wait for a couple more people to jump in. Yeah, see, because I can see my screen. I'm like looking. Oh, all right. We're moving. We're moving into the house, guys. This is it. Hold on. But it was pretty nice. Okay, hold on. We can do this. Okay, ready? Don't drop the computer. And then you guys can see. Oh, check this out. Hold on, guys. All right, so I had some new cabinets put in. Like some real pretty ones over here. And then over here, I like a workbench. And some more cabinets put in over here. So we're gonna try and do some more stuff in the garage. Definitely in the summer, we'll be we're going to utilize a lot more of this space since I kind of got some stuff going on. Here's my kitchen. Oh, look at all my dirty stuff. And then, all right, so here's where we're going to be the rest of the day, hanging out back in the house. All right. And see, this smells good. I like this. The beauty of this setup is I love the kitchen. You talked to Chris last week a little bit about it. He hates it, but now he's slowly starting to love it. And then, so like I'm still trying to figure out a name for this Monday thing. We were playing around with like kitchen with Whimsy or kitchen the Whimsy. So hold on. Okay, I'm back. All right, so let's get some done there. We got some kitchen. We still have the cabinet door open. So yeah. Yes, Jeremy in the chats. He loves the banner. Jeremy's going to help out a little bit with some green screen stuff. Woo! I'm running around. All right. Let's fix my computer here a little bit. Let's see. Oh, that is definitely flip floppy stuffing. My bad. I'll stop. Yes, the banner is dope. Don't know what is super on the agenda today. That's well, Elizabeth. This is your first live stream. We did, Grandma. You can help me. We did. What is this, number 5, 6? We did one. We did 2 Saturdays, 2 Mondays. Layman and I did 2 yesterday, so this is like number 7 or 8. Yeah, kind of. Oh, who knows? Sometimes it's just me just rambling about God knows what. That's why we're here for the chats. I do kind of have a semi-agenda today, so I'm just waiting for a couple more people to jump in case they are slow coming in. Let's see where Courtney is. Okay, Courtney got the text. I have people call in, so if anybody's interested in giving a quick call in, I can send you a link. You can call in, hang out. We had Chris call in a couple of times. Courtney called in, gave us a quick update about her. She's walking around. Maybe one more surgery, thinking about coming to back to work here in a couple of weeks. So, yeah. What else is going on? Let's see. What time is it? 12:05. All right. So we'll give it like 3 more minutes, and then I'll kind of get into like some whatever we're doing. Are you at work, Jeremy? Or are you before work? Let's do. Let's do this. We're going to try to do a couple of different things. All right. Boom. We're going to throw in some more banners. Oh, cool. Jeremy's off today. Hey, Jeremy. So whenever if you ever see these pop up on like a Saturday or a random Wednesday, if I decide to do it, if you're working, just put it on and then just keep working. But just so that way I get the credit for the view. Let's see. Sweet. Yeah, I mean, part of the idea here, real informal. There's not a lot of stuff, nothing groundbreaking going to happen here. Part of, so some of the feedback that I got recently is like when I do the solo episodes of Chasing the Whimsy proper, sometimes I'm too much about like the business or the behind the scenes stuff. And a lot of it is just because I don't want to tell too many stories without lamb hair. I like both hands in the shot here. Okay. So what I want to try to do during the live streams is right here's where we're going to kind of like break down and brainstorm some of the different projects or ideas and get some of your guys' feedback. What we're going to want to try to start doing is Whimsy wants to be like more community. So this is kind of just a different way to kind of engage with people, get some interactions going on. and get some more feedback from here. Because sometimes people are about like 4 weeks behind on average on the podcast. So like if we're talking about something and then you catch up 4 weeks later, you're like, maybe that's that whatever he was, whatever merch he had or whatever he was asking for doesn't apply now because I'm so far behind. So this is kind of just another outlet to kind of just talk about whatever's going on within Whimsy. And then kind of, yeah, like again, just trying to start to build that community a little bit. And if you guys are working, log in, hang out, play it in the background. And, whatever you can pick up, great. But at least this way you have kind of a general idea of what's going on within the Whimsy universe. And then when we start doing the episodes weekly, the CTW proper, we can stick to more of the fun stuff. And that way we're not spending like half an hour talking about setting up email addresses and social media stuff. Obviously we'll plug the social media stuff, but we got to get me moving on a Discord server. I would like to try to do Discord, but I'm not good at it. So if I'm not good at it, my mom's not good at it. And then I don't know if Liam's even good at it. But no, that's definitely something that Chris suggested too. And what we would try to do is, as we build this community a little bit, if anybody wants to take ownership of like the Whimsy Discord, let me know, and then we can definitely, start working on some of those different things. I know Chris, I got him working on a couple of different projects and ideas now. Let's see, what else is he doing? So we sat down, we did that like consultation a little bit on that social media management stuff that he does. And we found a fair price point and a clear goal for what I need him to do. And he's going to start working on some of those things. And hopefully the idea is he's starting his own channel on the business side of things. So what we'll start doing is we'll start plugging his stuff a little bit, maybe throw a little banner in somewhere for him. So that way we can start promoting him a little bit, and then he's helping us out a little bit. And then again, that's the whole idea of Whimsy, which is this is the community aspect, everybody helping each other. Let's see. Let's see who owns. Yes, Jeremy can show me how to do it. I don't want to do it, man. I want someone to take it over. So the banner I mentioned in the stream, in the comments, just hit Whimsy or just type in Whimsy just so we can get some chat activity on the live stream a little bit, and then I can track it. Because what I've been doing right now is I'm just sending out like 30 texts to people, not that many because there's only 5, so I don't want it to be like only 5 of 30 people showed up. But it's like 10, so half of you guys are showing up. But I don't want to just keep like bombarding everybody with all these different live streams. Like we did 2 yesterday with Liam. So what we want to try and do is like not bother you so much. But if you're actually like interested and you want to know whenever we're just randomly doing stuff, I'll text you, or we'll find a better way eventually to update you guys. But if you're not interested, that's fine, because the streams are still here. I know you'll come back and look at them and watch it then, and that's totally fine. But like if you're again, this part of this is like there's 2 parts of it. One, you guys can get some updates, extra content throughout the week, and then the live aspect is if whatever little piece of community you can help build with us here, that's what we're kind of looking for. So just hit the chats, and let me know so that way I can either add you to the distribution list or take you off a little bit. Thank you, Elizabeth. I asked Elizabeth, I'm like, hey, am I bothering you? Because I'm like, I sent like 4 texts yesterday and I don't think she watched. So I was like, oh man. But she was busy. And I get that. So yeah, this is just a nice place for us to kind of just sorry for the text bombs. Let's see. I do feel like a boomer. Yes, Jeremy. I played in Discord once for a little bit for some Pokemon. And I just like I was doing good. I was updating and doing stuff with it. But I don't know, man. It seems easy enough. But yes, Jeremy, I'll be happy to take any insight and help that you got. Whew. All right, man. I still talk fast. Good Lord. Elizabeth knows. We've worked together for, oh my God, you've known me for 20 years. Almost. My 20 years is coming up next month. Jeremy's going to be right back, guys, so we'll just wait for him. Take your time, Jeremy. Elizabeth, so are you caught up on the podcasts? I know you're probably not. Trust me. Some people aren't yet. What is fun? What we finding? What the second part of like this live stream thing is just so that we can get better at it. And what we did is like last night we recorded today's episode, and what it lets us do is it lets us now gives us a way so that way we can start offering like early access in the video aspect of the episode. And then if you can't make it, then you still get the regular episode that you're going to receive on Monday. Now, with that learning curve, you can hear today's episode. Liam was all over the fucking place. Like he's running around and his volumes are a little bit low a couple times throughout the podcast. So that's just part of that learning curve still, right? Because we don't have the microphones and we don't have the headphones, microphones. So now that we've listened to it, we're only going to get like better. The other aspect of it too is because Liam is still underage, he like the 2 live streams that we did yesterday, you can't see anymore because I took them down. So I like right now there's only like 6 people watching per live stream, but as the number goes bigger, I'll have to get some more permission from his mom and see if it's okay if we do a couple of different things live, and then once we're done, we'll hide it. So we want to hide it, kind of hide. It's not necessarily his identity because people know who he is, but it's just with technology and kids, it's scary what people can do with kids. So we're just doing what we can to protect Liam a little bit, but at the same time, he had a lot of fun yesterday. And anybody who watched yesterday, it was irritating. But it's him starting to he had more energy and was more active within like the Whimsy than he has in the last couple of weeks. So I don't want to like poo-poo on him too much. Okay. Elizabeth is working, so she's going to be silent for a minute in the chats. So, but yes, we did campfire stories yesterday. In the backyard, we had the fire going. Grandma, were you able to watch last night? Rita was watching us the whole time. She was so fun. She's awesome. She hung out for like, God, what was it, an hour and a half? I almost felt bad. He did seem to enjoy himself yesterday. Yeah, here we go. I'm still learning this whole like live streaming thing where I have to communicate with everybody and then pay attention to the chats, and then still comment so you guys get your acknowledgement, because that's part of the engagement and what we talked about on let me fix my chair. Okay. Which is weird because Liam's got the nice chair. I'm still using this old rinkety chair and I like it. So I don't know. Let's see. Where's my other hand? Okay. Yeah, I forgot. There we go. Yeah, he did have some fun. We had some fun with the campfire. We want to try to do more of those. And so with that, those are going to be kind of more like exclusive stuff. So that's kind of what we're doing on the Mondays and sometimes on the Saturdays is build that community a little bit. Let me know who's interested. So that way, when we do these random extra recordings and live streams, I can notify you guys and let you guys know what's going on. What we'll try and do is, I think there's a way we can do the live stream and send out like whatchamacallit, like a link, so that way you guys have like a personal link to it, and then that way it maintains that security up front, and then when you're interested, I can send you the stuff from behind. So, because what was it, last Monday, 2 Mondays ago, we had Sophie on for a little bit. She wanted to play, and then she just like, well, never mind. Let's see what else is going on. Let's see where Kelly is. Kelly said she was going to come hang out. Let's see. Hey, Kelly is here. Hello. Let's see what else is going on. Anybody else have any other questions? I'm trying to think what else was on our agenda. Let's see where Chris is at. So yes, I mentioned some stuff that Chris was doing. He's working on all the thumbnails right now for all 35 episodes. And I'll get those updated. And it's weird with YouTube and like social media stuff is like, I don't pick a video based on the thumbnail, but like science and analytics suggest that yes, most people like the thumbnail impacts the potential for click by like a huge amount. So Chris is going to start playing around with the thumbnails. If you go onto YouTube right now, you'll notice. Hold on, guys. Check this out. Here's how good we're at this. Let's see if I can show you some examples. Hang out for a second. I was trying to figure out some other stuff, and I'm gonna make Chris do a bunch of stuff for me now. That's what we're gonna do for him. Let's see. Okay, so if we share screen and this guy. Okay. So conceptually, we are sharing screen right now, right? Can you guys half see me? Hold on. Okay. And then, all right. So here's what our videos look like right now. But when we look into, like, this is one that Chris did. Here's what he was doing with the thumbnails. He changes the color a little bit to different fonts and colors, the title of the episode, as opposed to whatever I've been currently doing, which was nothing. There's, what else is there? Well, he's got a couple other fun ones in here. Like the Christmas one, like he'll try and add little different components, like this one for Christmas. Shit. Like this one here for Christmas, he has a little bow on it. So it's, even if it does a little bit more, it's good. And then it starts to add a little bit more consistency to the channel a little bit. That says it's where consistency and it's non-consistency. Because like right now, episodes just look like this. Like there's nothing really indicating a difference between this one. Let's see, podcast episodes. Let's see, videos, options. Okay. All right, sorry, go back. Yeah, there's really no difference between this one and episode 9 or 15. So with his, if he can change it up a little bit, make it festive. This one was the first and last Whimsy, so put a microphone on there. I don't know why. I would have thought he would have done like a ball drop, something. This one here was adding twins to the algorithm. So this one's actually really kind of cute. There's multiples. So he's through. This is the one with Megan. But it's something a little bit different. And, you know, he's obviously been doing this a lot longer than I have. And this is what he does for work. So I like, fuck it. I guess I'll trust him, let him do his thing. And if we see any additional like improvement on the site, then great. And then it shows that he knows what the hell he's talking about. And then it just helps out the channel a little bit more. And then it gives him a little bit of work and a little bit more exposure, because now we're going to talk about him a little bit. Kelly agrees. Yeah. Now, when you look at a thumbnail, do you pick like ones where they're like Johnny Depp gets in trouble and he shows like Johnny Depp and a guy with a gun, like clearly clickbait? Like those are the ones I want to try to stay away from. So I want to stay away from like clickbaity type thumbnails. I don't like the fakeness of the idea of like, if we have a Whimsy episode, if we talk about Life is Strange and we get into some deep stuff, right? I don't want it to be like Whimsy does drugs, and then it's like, no, like we're not trying to do anything like that. But yeah, so he's gonna help out with the thumbnails. Let's see, Kelly, could be a line between clickbait and engaging. Yeah, and I think that's what we're gonna start playing with. Is I wasn't engaging, and his is like way more engaging than mine was. But what was nice is he didn't suggest like creating any kind of like weird. Let's see, change of adding more of a clue to the episode. It feels good. Yeah, I do like him doing that. The first ones he kind of did was like 2 weeks ago, and then what's funny is he's almost caught up. He came over and he was just like, sure, you're doing a silly podcast, but then he starts to see like all the moving pieces going on. And as he starts listening to the episodes, there's a live stream we did 2 weeks ago where I'll pull it out because I told him I would, where we were talking, and he's like, because there's a lot of things that he doesn't like that I do, but what was funny is he admitted, he's like, I understand what you're doing with Whimsy and kind of why I'm like kind of the way I'm doing it. So he kind of like accepted that for a second, and he's been listening to all the episodes. He almost caught up. He really likes the podcast, and he hates that he does, but he loves it. And we're gonna have him on. He was on yesterday a little bit, talking to Liam for a little bit. let's see, what has Kelly got? If you had more episodes about Life is Strange and put a shot of the game with the gnome, that would be cool. Or take like a scene from the movie or the game, like when they're walking down the train tracks, put like 2 gnomes on the train tracks. So that way you kind of know it's like Jason the Whimsy and Life is Strange. So yeah, he's just started doing some more stuff like that with us. He's also going to start doing half of the work for the social media posts, like all the best ofs. I'll find the clips and the videos for him, and then he's gonna. I'm changing it now. I'm just gonna have him start posting it for me. I'm like, I just it's easier and it's more consistent, and just let him. So I'll give him the video, the clips, and then he'll put the descriptions on it and all the hashtags and stuff, and then let him just repost everything. And then, like I said, he's working on. I wish he was. Let's see. Hold on. Let me text him. Where you at? Where you at? To plug your shit. All right. He has Chris Lanius, which is his old gaming channel and his gaming brand. And now that he's doing more of the professional business side of things, he's created another Chris Lanius like content. I forget what the name of it was. But he's going to start building like the business side of things and create videos about how to set up and how to do some of the technical stuff. So we'll start, promoting him a little bit since he's helping us out a little bit. And I don't want to pay him that much because I don't have that much. We did do some chit-chattings. He did like a couple of different ideas that we had. He likes the, he's so funny. What was it? The thumbnails and the shorts he's doing. Welcome back. Hello. You didn't miss too much. We're just chit-chatting about the thumbnails. So what we're looking for in a thumbnail. Chris is going to help us out with the thumbnails. I think now what's interesting here's something fun, interesting. I don't know what to do with is we have the podcast and we all love the podcast. So it's kind of a pain to like, I don't know. Like, I know the podcast is going to continue to be like, so what's funny with Chris is I told him, I said, we can do whatever we want on the live stream, any of the videos that we want to do, anything on the YouTube stuff. He can like he can give us some input. I said, anything with regards to CTW proper, anything chasing the whimsy, the Monday show, don't touch. I said, that's going to be me and Liam just being us. And that's just us hanging out with family. It's going to be Sophie. It's going to be Kelly. It's going to be Megan. I said, we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. I said, whatever you want to do on the video side, I'm open. Like we do whatever you want. Shit, I don't know where I was going with this. Oh man, someone in the chat help me out. Where was I? Oh man, I lost it. Let's see what else is going on. We did not do a good job yet, but mark your calendars, everybody. My mom's birthday is the 4th. Hey, Violet. So mark your calendars. My mom's birthday is the 4th. But on the 5th is episode 37. I'm going to work with Chris this week we're going to push it real hard the week after, in the week of the 5th. We have episode 37. So 37. And there's going to be a 3-parter. We have 3 big interviews for us. We did one yesterday. We did one 2 weeks ago, and then we have one more to do on the 4th. And we're going to release them on the Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So 5, 7, and 9. Big event. A lot of really fun stuff happening in those 3 interviews. And mark your calendars. And even if now here's what's nice about the live stream is if you are still behind, like 4 weeks behind, mark your calendar. The week of the 5th, you go to social media and you say, "Happy birthday, Ben's mom." And then you listen to all 3 episodes as they release. So that way you don't have to wait the 4 weeks to catch up. Like, let's listen to all those episodes on the week of the 5th. It's weird. There's a kind of like a huge potential for us to kind of go next level. Who is this, please? Who's Prem? Hi, Prem. So we hinted at who all the 3 people are. I know we said one name, and we said them a couple of times throughout the last couple episodes. Social media-wise, between the 3 of them, and you got Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. So between the 3 people across those 3 platforms, like 150 million or 150,000 different followers across all 3 of them. So if we can get all 3 of them to start posting and reposting for 3 episodes for the week, like a lot of exposure happening. So that's kind of like where we're doing the live streaming stuff now. We're trying to start honing in these skills and figuring out what we want to do, get some more content out there, because what we're hoping for is a big boom coming around the 5th that week. And you guys be fighting in the chats, man. There's gonna be so many people watching me on Mondays. So yeah, we're gonna start promoting episode 37 pretty hard in the next week or so. I got to figure out. That's Chris's job now. Like, that's what he's gonna get paid to do that stuff now. And let's see what else is going on. Yeah, I'm really excited for you guys to hear episodes 37. And then what's also really fun, like this whole part of this community thing, like it should be like community Wednesday or Mondays with Whimsy. So Chris is helping us out. He's growing his brand. He's helping us out. We're going to help. He's going to help us get better. We're going to help promote him a little bit. We're helping. We're community. We're helping each other, right? I got some working on like an intro for one of the episode 37s. So like Kelly and Megan are going to help me with that intro because they're significantly better with words than I am. So like it's all just about helping each other. So if any of you guys need help with anything, let me know. Hold on, check this out. We're going to do one of these. Since I'm here by myself, I have to like pause while I do this. Any questions? Well, man, like we just completely just stopped the entire show just so I can type. Email at makes sense. So I'm gonna have to double check that for me. Boom, put that up there on the banner. So write down that email address. I know Andy last week, I was talking to her and she was like, I don't know how to get this. She's like, I don't have any of the merch because I didn't know how to get to it. And I was like, well, we used to give all the deets in the beginning of the show. So yeah, anybody have any questions, want to help with anything, let us know. And we'll promote you. If you need help with anything, we're going to try to do some stuff in the summer with anybody's kids, anybody who wants to do a podcast. Now, here's what's really fun about this idea is now that we're doing like the live stream and the quality of episode, like this week was a little bit off, but 2 weeks ago when I did the live stream episode, that didn't sound that bad. So what's really fun now that we're doing the live streaming and I'm learning how to do better with like people calling in to do like the interview like yesterday, and that episode sounds good, is we now have an opportunity, like Elizabeth, like if Nat wanted to do a podcast with you or like her boyfriend, what we can do is we can set it up and I can do all of the stuff from here, and then all they have to do is like call in, and then they just talk to themselves. And then like I'm like the producer in the back where I'm just like keeping an eye on all the levels and everything. And like Nat and boyfriend can just chit chat and do their own podcast. And then when it's done, I'll save it. I'll edit it a little bit, and then I can help post it. And now like they could do a podcast themselves for like almost nothing, just time and energy. And what's going to be fun is we're going to get JJ on more. We could do like rewatches. JJ wants to do Yellowstone stories. Like he can now on a random Saturday call from home, and me and him, we just chit chat. I can record it, and then I can post it again. So they're like, I don't have to lug all of the equipment with the headsets and the microphones and go somewhere. Now we can start doing it this way. Obviously, you lose a little bit of the sound quality, but what's important is anybody who wants to do anything like a podcast like this is quit thinking about it and just do it. And so far all of Whimsy is about the journey. It's about figuring out what it is that we want to do and how to do it, and then how to make it better. And that's part of that community thing. So Chris wants to help out a little bit with that. He's still very, very techie, and he wants to push like more towards like the video and the YouTube stuff, and that's awesome. But what I'm kicking down the doors on is to expand his business portfolio, I guess, to more than just video stuff. Like if people want to do audio, or if they have kids, like JJ can't have his own YouTube channel yet, but maybe we could do the audio stuff of it, and then we can put it on YouTube. So now by the end of the summer, like I don't think it's unreasonable to think that JJ and I could meet up, once a week for like an hour, record 1 or 2 episodes per week. And then by the end of the summer, he has his own podcast and his own YouTube channel with all of his recordings and stuff on there. And then it didn't cost anybody much of anything. I'm willing to help out. You just got to reach out. There's the email address. If anybody's interested, if Elizabeth was like, hey, I love decorating. Like Elizabeth, oh, how fun would that be? Let me know. And we could do like, we'll come over, we'll get a camera, and we'll watch you decorate your house, because you always have like huge decorations for every holiday. Next Halloween, we would do like come over and do like a 8-minute video of just everything that you do for Halloween. I don't know. It's just a lot of like whatever people want to do, we're here to help out. That's what Whimsy's for. Because we're going to keep doing what we're doing. And anybody who wants to join and hang out and, start your own journey, alongside us, by all means, please. It's kind of cool, the idea that we just create like this podcast studio or this network of just kids and families, and grandma does a 15 minutes every week about gardening. All right, that's cool. I'd listen to it. So, all right, I'm gonna go blow my nose. Hold on. I'm back. All right, let's see what else is going on. No texts from anybody. All right. Chat seems a little quiet. Someone needs to say something. It's been like 9 minutes. Oh, I forgot my water outside. Lame. Let's see. What else is going on? Let's see. What else is going on? What do we have? So I'm just reading gotta make sure my banner's correct. God, how embarrassing would that be if I had the wrong banner up? Chris says that I can do like a web deck or a stream deck. So like we can make like a little border around this screen to make it look a little bit more whimsy, and highlight like the chats a little bit better. I don't know. He says he could do it. Here's a really cool one. Are you going to live stream any games besides Fortnite? Yes. There is a really good chance. Anybody who follows the podcast, Liam is completely fickle about whatever the hell he wants to do with this live stream thing. He did record like one video. Grandma's gardening right now. Yeah, see? It's one of those where you just hang out, you turn me on, and then you just garden, do your dishes, and this, whatever. I'm good background noise. It's like regular daytime TV. Like no one actually sits down and watches daytime TV. It's one of those that you do in the back while you're sewing or gardening or doing whatever else. But yes, back to the live stream. In the chats, anybody suggest a game, and I will find time on like a Saturday or even a Monday. Like this live stream on thing, right? There's nothing stopping me from doing the Whimsy live for like a much shorter time. And like we've been going for an hour now. Like maybe just keep it to a tight half hour, and then I spend the next hour and a half just playing a game. So we can definitely do that, and I'm totally down for playing games. I think we're going to do. I have chapter 5 left of Life is Strange. If you guys haven't had a chance to watch those videos, it's the full gameplay, no commentary. It's just straight gameplay. It's about 8 hours in total, but they're broken up into like 11 different videos. Andy loves the game. And a lot of the feedback I've been getting from a couple of other people is video games, people just aren't going to, sometimes people just won't play the games. So when I was doing the live stream and keeping it in the background a little bit or watching the gameplay a little bit, it plays kind of like a movie. And what was nice about it was she got really like engaged within that first chapter, the first 2 hours of the game. And I think that was episode, 27, Kelly? Whimsy is Strange, is some real mature content in it. So people who are like, oh, video games are stupid, when you watch these gameplays and you watch the content of these games, you realize you're like, what the hell is this guy doing? And why did he let his kid play this game? But we had a really good conversation out of it. Kelly's favorite episode was 27, Whimsy is Strange. Kind of took a weird turn. I don't want to defend it like I need to defend it. It was different in that normally we're all fun and whimsy and stuff, but it was fun that Liam and I were able to have like that real hard conversation that we sometimes struggle with having with like family or our kids or our parents and stuff, and like just that Liam and I were able to kind of talk like serious about it. It was interesting. Who is Kelly? Kelly is Sophie's mom and my best friend. I don't know what she would say. We should ask her. No, kidding. Let's see, what did she say? She liked you guys were off the book because you were both really engaged. Yes. So I would like to do more games like that. If anybody I'm trying to think, like if anybody watched that Gris game, I know it was a little rough to watch for a minute. I gotta get a better PlayStation. But what I'd like to try and do on that one again is do the gameplay, and then I'm going to play it again, and then have so I think it's like I'm a boy, so I was wrong. We are beyond best friends. Kelly and I are beyond best friends. Liam and Kelly, best friends. Kelly and me, beyond best friends. But like when you play Gris, it was it's a very interesting game. It's kind of a little bit more of an artsy type game. But I'd like to maybe get into the gameplay of that and kind of talk about what the game's actually about. It's about like death and mourning and the different stages of grief. So I'd like to do some games like that. I think Kelly said just did some puzzle games. I would love to do some puzzle games. What I was trying to think about doing is because for Christmas a couple of years ago, I got this really cool Portal game where you had to shoot a gun and you make a double of yourself, and you have to run through all these portals and like make doubles of yourself. But I love puzzle games, so maybe it's like for sure. I'll find a couple of different puzzle games, something with a decent soundtrack. So it'll just be me playing. It'll probably be a lot more me, less talking, unless you're in the chats, and obviously I'll engage with you a little bit. But it could just be one of those where you guys, like Elizabeth, if you're working and find a game with a decent soundtrack, you can just sit back and just listen to it. Some ASRM type stuff. Yeah, the one you got me. What was that called? I don't know what it's called. We're still back. It's really, I think it's cool because you really trust Liam with some heavy topics, and it's interesting to see how his take from a younger perspective as someone who's not had the life experience yet. So yes, sorry that I can't read out loud. It was a very very good episode. I think it's one of me and Liam's favorite episodes still. I think I have to be biased and say episode 2 was really fun, only because I had the best laugh of my life in that episode, and Grandma and Mom were here. But man, that parquet, without parquet, 27 would be my favorite episode. But yeah, it was definitely a very serious thing. So I guess we can plan for within the next week or so. I'll play all of chapter 5 of Life is Strange. So that way, the YouTube channel has the whole gameplay of all 5 chapters of the game. I'll get that out there, and we'll be right out of episode 37 by that time. Because I know Liam, because we talked about it, Liam would be really interested in deep diving the end of that game, because the game does have some really heavy topics. Let's see. What's in it? So chapter 1, right? It starts with like drugs, a school shooting. There's a bunch of a bunch of bullying stuff going on. And then there's this this kind of like real fun, like coming back together with your friend story. And then it gets like really sinister. There's like date rape and a suicide in there. And then at the end of chapter 4, you realize that there's some really, really, really serious, like sinister stuff going on. And that's where I stopped it. Kind of let people digest it a little bit. And now we'll go back and play the last 2 hours of it, put it up. You can see where this thing went completely bonkers. I would love for anybody who hasn't played the game to watch those videos. Their Life is Strange. They're on our YouTube channel. There should be a playlist for it. Let me check right now. Playlists. There's currently a Life is Strange playlist. Hold on. Look, I'm trying to get all engaging and stuff. Wait, shit. Oh, no, I almost turned it off. I almost just ended the whole thing. Okay, hold on. Let's do this one. Can I move you up? You're lame. Okay, hold on. Okay, so on our YouTube, under playlists, there is a Life is Strange. There's 14 episodes right now on it, and it's a very good game. Kelly watched me play it in my original first run of it, and she liked it. She watched me play it on my phone, and then I bought it again on the PlayStation. I bought it on the Switch. I have like 3 copies. It's a fantastic episode. So I know Liam and I want to go deep dive on it again when we get into like a real like serious episode. So he's done with hello. Who's Prem? Hello. But we want see he's done wrestling right now for the next couple of weeks. So now I told him, because he's kind of been all over the place. Anybody who watched him yesterday, you can tell he's just like. But then when you listen to the last couple of weeks, he's just like way down here. But I had kind of almost a serious talk about it. It was like, what is it that you want to do, man? Like, we're live streaming now. Like, we're doing so much stuff. And like, what is it that you want to do? And that's kind of why we did the live streams yesterday, was he wants to try and get back into what we're doing with Whimsy. And so hopefully he should be pretty engaged here in the next couple of weeks. We have the big episode that we still need to record on the 4th. He's super excited about that. So he's kind of, now that he's done wrestling, he's ready to kind of get back into Whimsy a little bit. But we always knew that, and that's totally fine, and I don't mind it. Is we know that when he's in school and he's wrestling, like his focus is going to be away from it. So like it's nothing bad about that. But I did make sure that now that he's coming out of wrestling, that he's ready to re-engage again. I don't know what this person in chat is talking about. Let's see. Oh, he's at a video shoot. I knew that. No worries. What is interesting though, and I was kind of running into like, is what is this, like the 7th live stream, and they don't go less than an hour. I was always worried. I'm like, what if I run out of like things to talk about? I'm doing pretty good right now. But when I do run out of things to talk about, we'll definitely be playing some more video games. Does anybody have a video game that you would like to see me play? If you guys ever find one, by all means, email us over here at Whimsy at Chasing the Whimsy. Creatively, Christopher Media. Okay, that's. Oh, Kelly likes his name. I don't know if I know. I have mixed feelings about it. So Chris, let me see if I can. He's on Facebook and Instagram right now. Creatively is creatively underscore Christopher underscore media, and that's on Facebook and Insta. I don't know. We'll have to get him on next Monday. Currently, right now, he's doing a photo shoot for a restaurant. I think he's helping them with their website. So, like, I mean, he's doing like real work. So, I just don't know what it is. I don't know. He's funny with names. You see, we should try. Yeah, I just read Kelly's text. Let's see. And look at something else real quick. Click one of these things. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what Prem wants, and I'm not understanding exactly what they want me to do. To trigger and review it, please, sir. Let me Google something real quick. Let's see. Actually, here's what we're going to do instead. And that's my social media guy to fix this. Do one of these. Hello. We have a new 8th person just jumping in. Let's see. Okay. Yes. Elizabeth, real quick. What's up? Sydney's back. Okay, so they're just plugging their own channel? Yeah. Well, are they plugging me? I got 9 people. Thank you. Like, anybody who wants me to plug their stuff, man, they need to realize, like, I can't read anything. Like, so I'm just going to butcher whatever it is that they're trying to sell me. Oh, okay. I get it. Yes. Kelly was right first. And Chris confirmed it. That says they're just trying to get me to review their channel. Like I have any idea what the hell I'm doing? Can you plug in your space heater? Oh, can I plug in your space heater? Yes, I'll be right over. Mm-hmm. Let's see what else is going on. Let's see. People left, came back. It's so funny when like Sydney's like, I'm back. I'm like, I didn't know you left. Did you go to lunch? Hold on, I gotta rearrange. Kelly, the chair, I fixed it. The nail's not sticking all the way out. It's only sticking out a little bit. What else is going on? So we're gonna do some video game replay. What else do we have? No, thank you. I don't want. I'm not gonna review you right now. I don't know what this is, man. My reaction is that they're bothering me. Let's see. And that's most of what I had on the agenda for today. Was just kind of just in like mention the thumbnails. All right. All right. That helps my anxiety about you getting tetanus. I won't get tetanus. There's a fun story. I'll have to go deeper into it because I have to ask my grandma about it. Is for whatever reason, like as a kid, like we lived in 2 different trailer parks. And for whatever reason, for like 4 years, across 2 different trailer parks, because I was just a boy. Oh, we're going to bring this up in a real episode with Lamb, because let me tell you, here's some shit that pisses me off with this kid. But 4 times, 2 trailer parks, for whatever reason, I always stepped on a rusty nail right through my shoe. So I was that kid who was like, play, stick it, and then I have to like cry all the way home, pull out the nail, and then they're just like, good enough. And then we're good. But yeah, I don't know why I always stepped on nails. I stepped on nails because the most fun thing you can do in a trailer park is to play in an empty lot. That is why. Because if you break a bottle or you break some rocks or you steal a shopping cart, nobody cares because you can't break anything that's already there. So in theory, I've built up immunity. I do. It's kind of like when that's why you like kids eat dirt. And so that way, like Sydney has a newborn. If your kid starts eating stuff, just make sure it's like they don't choke on it and then you just let them eat it. Like, whatever. I did that once at my grandparents' house, messing around in the yard and never told anyone. Whoa, you got to tell somebody. You need someone to just like brush it off and keep an eye on it for a second so that when it starts to fall off, like they know why. Yeah, we got to get into like I want to get into some better stories with like Liam. Like yesterday we talked about it on the range stream where Liam didn't know how to use a hose. And he never drank out of a hose before. And I was like, drink out of the hose. And he's like, no, I can't drink out. I'm like, drink out of the hose. And he did. And it's like, what kind of like, how are these kids growing up that they don't drink out of a hose and know how to use a water? Like, I should give them a water balloon. Like, do kids know how to make fill water balloons anymore? But like, I want to have these like kind of like these like those now and then conversations like we did with like Boomer and Playground Rhymes. Is I'd like to get more into those, but I got to get him in a good headspace so that we can get a good episode out of it because I don't want to burn this awesome idea. But yeah, in the chats or email me some stories that you guys did when you guys were kids that you don't see kids doing now. Like riding your bike, and when you get to your friend's house, all four of you would just dump the bike in the yard and you would just leave and go play inside or whatever. Or like mom's not allowed, like no one's allowed in the house. That's why you have to drink from the hose. boys, like if you can't go inside anybody's house, you would go to the bathroom on the side of the house. What did girls used to do, or do girls, or were girls immune to the no one's allowed inside the house rule? Because I'd really be curious to see what that would be. Hose water is good for no reason. I love hose water. Not that I'm going to go out there and just like you guys should come over to a party, hang out in the backyard, and then I'll make some lemonade with the hose water. Let's see. No, they are pre-made things that just filled. Yeah, like no. We got the backyard. We talked about it yesterday. We got some real potential for some really fun backyard games. Some bocce balls, some cornhole, horseshoes. And, as we build this community, like if we get enough people who are interested, please, by all means, I have no problem opening up the garage door and like, let's have like 15 of us just all hanging out, like just doing whatever. And just throw a big party and just have some fun. The backyard's nice. I don't entertain as much as like the only time I entertained was like when I first moved in and it was with a bunch of boys. So all we did was sit in the garage and we just smoked and drank and played poker for all night. Like I'm maturing now. So come over, we'll have, bring the kids, we'll hang out, we'll play some cornhole, some bocce ball, some horseshoes. Technically we can get like a badminton net and we can run around on the grass and badminton. Liam and I play pickleball in the front yard. So yeah, we'll definitely figure something out. Let's see, Elizabeth. We had tree houses and secret societies, right? Like the He-Man Woman Haters Clubs. I don't know what you girls did, but I know you guys are always like and like God, Elizabeth, you and I like back in the day when like you would call boys on the phone and then all your girlfriends were around you. And then you're like the amount of time that we spent on the phones back in the day for nothing. Like no one did anything. We would just listen to like, who was it? Like Wendy back in the day. She would be like, what are you watching? I'm like, I don't know. So we would watch MTV together. And then all of our friends in the back were all giggling and stuff. And then all my boys were all giggling. And I'm like, what are we doing? Oh, those were the good old days, man. Water balloon fights. So kids can learn how, right? I say we bring them over and we just throw water balloons at them. I'm down with it. Our tree house was co-ed. What's nice in the backyard, you couldn't see it like fully. But there's a little bit of space between the grass and the wall. What I want to try and do about 2 years, I think. I got to price it out and figure it out. But I'd like to build Sophie like a little clubhouse. When in one of the trailers, my mom and Phil made Grandma. How big was it? It couldn't have been more than like 4 by 5, and then like 5 feet high. But it was just big enough for the kids of us to kind of just hang out in there. It was real small. It had a window and a door. But there's enough room in the back here where I want to try and do that for like Sophie. And then there's a place for like Liam if he wants to, like, as he becomes more of a teenager, he can like go out there and sneak back there and talk to his girlfriend and then like a cigarette or whatever. But I don't know. Do kids even like sneak cigarettes anymore? Like, I mean, I know that sometimes they vape, but call ID was not our friend. Call waiting. Remember when like the coolest thing in the world was when you were able to like three-way call people? You were like, no, what was it? It would be like, let's see. It'd be Elizabeth would call me to be like, hey, do you like Joanne? I'd be like, I kind of do. And then she would three-way call Joanne. And then like, I would listen to her talk to me to Joanne. Like, that was like, come on. That's so much fun stuff. Like, I love it. I think that think that's when Robert first touched my boob. See, maybe one of those shed things. My grandma had one. They called the honeycomb hideout, right? I don't know if I'm gonna put air conditioning in it. Like I just want it in the back so the kids can play. Right? Can you even find candy cigarettes right now? Yes, correction. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it was her boob because that's her brother, but he touched his first boob in the little club in the treehouse. I didn't want anybody to freak out. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, I love Robert. Oh, we should send Robert a link. Oh, I love that guy. I've known that guy for 20 years too, ish. Because he didn't start until a little bit after you, right? Or after me? Oh, he's a funny guy. Right? Like I worry. I don't know if like Liam knows how to do certain things. Like if I asked him to run in and grab a gallon of milk, could he do that? I don't know. I know he's like sometimes he's nervous about like I make him do like random stuff every once in a while, but he's getting close to that age where he wants to start driving. He's trying to get me to get him to drive again. I'm like, no, we're not going to drive. I think Celine says she's watching. You have to type in the chat that you're watching. That's what we do here at Whimsy. You have to check in so we can all say hi to you. Where's Mom? Is Mom in here? Where are you at, Mom? I can't tell you why, but every time I see the view counter go up, I have to wave. It is the most adorable thing I've ever heard in my life. I cannot tell you what it is. I'll tell Kelly, and I'll tell you everybody behind, but not on live. Let's see. So I was thinking, and I mentioned it on Saturday. I need some ideas when I do these live streams. I need to do, so that is for one person. Like every time I see the counter go up, it's specifically for one person. It's for the person who came in, plus the other person that knows why I'm waiting. But I need a signal, right, that I can do throughout the show for Sophie. So that way Sophie knows that I want like this. I need like a non-verbal like way of saying, hi, Sophie. Does anybody know what this is? I want to start giving stuff away in these live streams. I think what we're going to try and do is I appreciate everybody, by the way, for hanging out for the hour and a half. I know that you're all busy and you're working and not working, and but it means a lot. It really does that you guys hang out. I don't expect you guys to hang out as long as you do, or however long I keep going. But just the fact that you're here, I really do appreciate it. We are going to try and find ways to show or thank you more somehow. Like I don't know, like what. I think one of the things I'm going to work with Chris on is how to, while keeping everybody engaged in the chats, and like after this stream ends, you can still go back and watch it. So I want to try to get people to continue watching these live streams afterwards after too. And but I want to start doing like weekly or bi-weekly giveaways and stuff for just people who are active within the Whimsy community. I'm not so I took the March page down on the website. If anybody's interested, you can email me. It's right there on the bottom. Email me. I'll be happy to sell you some merch, but it's not something that we want to like push and like shill for anymore right this moment. We're saving them for a different project as we continue to create more content. And hello, Celine. As we create more content and stuff, to because like some of those live streams that you guys can't see because of Liam, if we create some more like exclusive content, we're going to use the old merch for those subscriptions. But what I'm trying to do is like, if anybody has any ideas, what I can do, like bi-weekly or monthly, I don't know, like if that makes any sense. That as you guys engage, it's like if you log in to the live stream free, even for a minute, you get your name into an entry, and then every week or every other week, I'll randomly pull a name, and if you're that person, I'll mail you like one of the little wooden tokens, or like a signed artist print of one of the comics or something. I'd like to try and figure out how to do something like that, to kind of just keep people engaged a little bit. Again, because if everything works out after the 5th, what's that Monday after the 5th? I need a calendar. The Monday after the 5th, so like the 12th or the 19th, like there's a chance, like we have 7 people in here right now hanging out. Like there's a real chance like this number turns into like 40, like 25 or 30. And now it's kind of like more people engaging and stuff, which is totally cool. And I'll hope that we do. And then, so like, I need some ideas. So as those new people come in, boom, I start hitting them with like, we got some contests going. I'm giving away some stickers. I think what we're going to do, I got to get with Chris. I don't know what he thinks about any of this stuff yet. Cause I'm just kind of, I just go crazy. I'm just willy nilly. Right. So I'm just like, let's do it. So like when I say I have to talk to Chris, it's not necessarily for like permission or anything. It's definitely for like, I need you to like make sure I do this correctly before I just like waste a bunch of like resources and stuff. So he kind of helped like reel me in a little bit. Hello, Mom. But I think what I want to try and do is Chris, he's so funny. As much as he like, we'll get him on the podcast soon. I really do. I know Liam and him got along yesterday. So probably within the next couple of weeks, we'll get him on here. Is as much as he's like starting to embrace this whole whimsy philosophy that we got going on, he 100% loves the idea of all the merch, and he loves the idea of picks. So he got to the episode with picks, which is like episode like 7 or 8. He fucking loves picks. He loves the whole idea of picks. He's already working on ideas for picks. So once I get to work with him a little bit on what he wants to do with like picks, what we'll do is for like maybe like 2 weeks, everybody who emails me, from the live stream, maybe I'll give a code word and I put it up on the banner, right? That says like Whimsy yes, or like Picks Whimsy or whatever. If you email me, I'll mail you a Picks sticker, right? And what this would do is it lets you, like, if you have like your cup, you can put your picks on it. And then what we'll do is we'll start having people taking pictures of picks on their work desk, or if they're out jogging. Nikki takes lots of pictures of picks. But I think we'll start getting back into the picks of it all. And we have the wooden tokens for any of those OG people who want one of those. I'll sell those ones, obviously, for sure. But if we don't want a wooden token because they don't stand up very well and they're only this big, what we can do is, I'll mail, like, I think for like a week or two, everybody who's in the live stream, whoever emails me, you send me your address, I will mail you a Pix Chasing the Whimsy sticker. And then the only thing that I ask is that whatever you stick it to, a cup or near your monitor, your fridge is that you take a picture of it and you repost it. And then obviously when you send that email, I would reply back with a thank you and some details of all of our social media. So you guys can put it on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, wherever. Elizabeth would love a sticker, and I will make sure you get one. I'm trying to think. You live too far away. We'll get you a sticker very soon, though. Promise. Let me see. Should get those little game token tabs that come on board games so you can stand them up. Yes. Okay, hold on, everybody. I know like Liam did this last week or yesterday, so you got to keep talking so people know that I'm still here. So hold on. I'm getting some stuff. All right, coming back. Hold on. Look at this. We have a video. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So here, let it refocus. Here is the little wooden token that Sandy got me 2 years ago for Christmas. It doesn't like to autofocus, but this stays in my pocket all the time. Here is Pix. I put him in a little like protective case because I keep him in my pocket too. I ran for a second. Okay. Now, here are the little wooden tokens that we had made. And what Kelly was saying is like these little, like Candyland, when you have your little cardboard piece, you got to put them in so your Candyland people move around the thing. So now they stand up. Hold on. Look. Clip that. And then, look, I have another one for Pix. Now, if I did this right, I can't. But like, look, everybody, we just figured it out. Hold on. I need. We can do this. Hold on, everybody. Check this out. We're gonna do it. I had it on the floor. Hold on. Okay, everybody. Look at that. We're doing some branding. Like right there. Wait, hold on. A little bit. Okay, hold on. If we take, hold on. You gotta take the banner down. Boom. Look, everybody. There's a look, there's a Pix. There's a Pix. Wait, hold on. Right. I got Pix. Wait, this hand? Right there. There's a Pix. How cool is that, everybody? Oh my God, I love it. Oh man. That made my day. That is the coolest thing I've done all day. Oh, thanks everybody for hanging out with that. Oh. And that's so funny because that's what everybody's picture looks like, is because you hold Pix next to like in front of like the Eiffel Tower or whatever, right? And because it's always arm far away, it doesn't focus real well. Oh, I love everything about that, guys. That is amazing. Thank you, Kelly. All right. Also, we have little stickers. So this is the sticker that I'll send you guys. Send me an email with your address. Oh, hold on. You're trying to autofocus. Pix. And then you can put this on your water bottle or your desk and then just take a picture of it. And then I have a few more of these. The logo stickers. Yeah. So we're going to figure out how to, because like just the podcast itself, like I'm real happy with the podcast. Like let's not get crazy. Like I like that I'm doing the live stream stuff. It's all it's all for the betterment of the podcast. This is just a long hour and 40-minute commercial for Chasing the Whimsy, the podcast. The podcast is fun because it's an audio medium. Like it's hard to be like, hey, people buy a Pix gnome, like, and then to try to describe it on the podcast. But now that we're doing the live stream, I can do like a little infomercial for it. And I think this will be kind of a better way for us to start hawking our merch and any subscriptions or anything that we want to start offering. But yes, I think we're going to start with. I want to start getting people some stickers. Let's get Whimsy out there, and put them on start putting them on stuff, and then start posting them. I'm going to see if I can get Chris to create like a Pix Instagram account and let him just run it. And then that way we can, like, you would tag Chasing the Whimsy and Pix. So that way Pix has his own page with all of his own pictures of everybody just like tagging Pix into it. So that would be kind of cool, where you can just look at one, like just one Pix page and to see all the different ones. Part of the fun of it too will eventually be, I know my sister will help out a little bit because she's more of a globetrotter than I'll be, is we'll get some maps. Like I'll put a map up over here somewhere for wherever. And like, let's see if we can get Pix in every state, and let's see how many countries we can get Pix in. I think that would be kind of a fun, like, summer project to do. First, with the success of you guys emailing us and getting these first run of stickers out, getting some activity going on the socials, get the engagement going, building this community. Then what we'll do is we'll send you more stickers and you give them to somebody else, and then they give it to somebody else. And then what's nice is sometimes people don't like listening to podcasts and they like the YouTube stuff. That's where all of our stuff is going to be anyway also. So, we're going to start driving more traffic over here. I think Elizabeth mentioned she has some family in town. So, we're pretty family friendly. So, if Mama Elizabeth and, Uncle Elizabeth wants to watch, they can listen to us from anywhere. What else? Yeah. So we're going to do that. Oh, look at Pix still chilling. He's so cool. I love it. Hold on, I got my stuff away. Look. And then what we also had. Wait for the focus. Maybe. Well, it's a gnome and a pumpkin for Halloween. So we sold a couple of those. But yeah, I like the tokens. I like the idea of the tokens. I like the stickers because they're a little bit easier and a little bit better cost-wise to just start sending out to everybody. But yeah, shoot me emails. Let me know if you want one or two. And if you're going to give one away, let me know. But yeah, I'll send out a couple of those. Let's just start building Whimsy. I'd like Whimsy to start taking over the town. Let's see the Grand Canyon tomorrow. Oh, cool. You need to get a Whimsy in the Grand Canyon. All right. I might have to do the we might have to cut this. I can drive over and get you a sticker. That's how much we like the stickers, man. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, and we got some other really cool, fun ideas. We got. I need a patch guy. Does anybody know anybody who does embroidery patches? Because I need an embroidery patch. Yeah. Because what I want to do, basically, I want to do picks is a patch. We got wooden tokens, patches, stickers. Maybe we'll do buttons. We're just looking to make all kinds of fun stuff for you guys. Or if anybody makes anything fun, anybody has a Cricut machine. I know Christina has a Cricut machine. I think she's working right now. She's offered to help make some stickers, and I think she needed to replace something, but whatever. I know she's offering to help with some stuff. So, let me know if you make something or you draw something. Elizabeth's aunt might crochet. Maybe she can crochet if she has a bunch of stuff that she wants us to. If she wants to crochet a bunch of stuff, we can sell them. Or we'll help out. Or if you, one of the things, I don't know what this means yet exactly. What was he saying? We need to start making memes of pics or the gnomes. And I don't know exactly what he was meaning by that. We'll have to figure it out. Fuck, I don't remember what he was saying. I don't remember. But it might be with, I don't know. But I think part of it with the stickers is along the same lines. So yeah. But yes, anybody who wants to make anything, we'll take any fan art, some who was it? Sarah's mom, I think, crocheted a gnome a little while ago, and the feet were all like, it was a nice attempt. I don't even know where it is, right? It's in the garage somewhere. But yeah, if anybody is like, if you just like randomly draw and you want to send in some like, oh, that's what it was. He was like trying to suggest like people create like their own like logos, or like we were talking about it last week. We were talking about the kitchen is he has the gnomes in like a pot. So he was kind of like, all right, give people the logo and then let people like Photoshop them into different situations or whatever the favorite episode is. Like they would kind of create their own image of the episode with the logos and stuff. So I don't know exactly what he was meaning by that, but it seemed like a really fun idea. But yeah, anybody, I mean, we're all pretty creative in different ways. The beauty of this whole thing is like, if worried or self-conscious about whatever it is that you're creative about, like this is the place to come. Like we'll show it off. I'll tag it. We'll promote you and whatever, because like this is what we do. Like we're not the biggest, fanciest, nicest podcast, but we're the realest, man, and we're the coolest. We're Whimsy. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I like it. I think Sydney, if she's still in the chat. Sydney, you still here? This is a safe place because we've seen in 35 episodes, I've made a fool of myself a couple of times. I've been accused of being sad. New Year's and the one before, people were like, man, you're sad. I was like, I wasn't sad. I went off on Liam once. I went off one time. So yeah, I mean, it's a safe place. This is what we do. it's going to be a little bit more real than some of the other podcasts you might listen to. Because yeah, I mean we're all in the same place. We're all parents to somebody, or we're a parent to someone, and we all live life, and this is what we do. You know, let's see. Sydney she might be gone. I mean, she just had a kid, so anybody who has had a kid, now you guys can relate. We're all in a safe place. Now we can talk about, how much it sucks to have a newborn, what the coolest thing is about having a newborn. Then when Liam gets like next year, like what it's like, Elizabeth, like I might need some stories about Nat when she was 14 and how she like just irritated the crap out of you. And then we can relate because Liam irritates the crap out of me. Like we can share stories about the first time I had a cigarette, when Liam gets caught having a cigarette. Did Nat ever smoke? It is a safe place. I mean, we're all going to have some fun with it, but at the same time, educate the kids on what the hell not to do. Let's see. Oh man. All right, we're going to go for at least 9 more minutes. If anybody else has anything else going on. Man, it's fun. It's fun hanging out. I appreciate you again, everybody hanging out for like consistently. This number has been 6 for most of it. Jumped up a little bit, came back down a little bit, but some people come in and going. But again, that's fine because I don't expect you to spend 2 hours with me every Monday on doing this. Celine came in late because she was helping. She's moving back to mom's, so she came in a little bit late. That's what we're here for. We're just here for you to hang out and just chit chat for a minute. We'll get more people in the chats hanging out. A lot of activity in the chats. I really appreciate that. Everybody's really fun and engaging. Chris said I need to talk with my hands more because I was really engaging with my hands. That's why we're really focused on trying to keep both hands in the frame. I do love that Pix is here. I gotta get him up a little bit. But yeah, he's gonna be my favorite part. We did this last night. Like as soon as I put a time frame on when I want to end it, time just slows. We had a good time. Elizabeth, yes or no on the kitchen? Do we like the kitchen shot? Do we not like the kitchen shot? Yeah, we're waiting for you. Mom likes this shirt, by the way. We got this forever ago. Yes. All right, we got 1 vote. Kitchen, yes. Thank you. And what can I say? I'm thinking we're going to go kitchen, yes. Right? We like the gnomes. I think what I'm going to try and do is rearrange them differently every episode, just so that way it gives us some variety. Because I got a lot of gnomes. If we look over there on top of the piano, there's like 11 more. So that should be fun. Yeah, good enough for the next 6 minutes. Hold on. Ooh, ooh. Oh, it is not happy that I moved it. Oh, shit. Oh, it's pissed off. It's mad. It was like, why did you move me? Ooh. You have a gnome collection too. Now, what was super funny is I totally like it never like I'm barely an adult, I guess. Like I've got the backyard cleaned up now, and I'm like, I'm happy because it's clean and nice. And then people are like, "Oh, you could do stuff back there." I'm like, "Oh, I guess I could." I can never just like I don't know. But what we can do is what I think I want to start doing now is obviously I need to get garden gnomes. So I need to start getting some garden gnomes for the backyard. We got a 3 for kitchen, yes. So to be fair, I do ask your opinions and I appreciate your opinions. But for all the people that are kitchen knows, I was never going to change it. It's going to be there forever. It is now part of the show. It is fantastic. I love it. And we're going to have to deal with it. So, but yes, thank you for the yeses. And Elizabeth, she has a gnome collection too. She gets one every holiday. She does have a lot of gnomes. I like gnomes. Let me get some more. I think it's some cool ones for the backyard. Sophie likes playing with backyard stuff. All right, and let's see. Put up this little banner for the last 4 minutes. Again, you can email us. I know most of you, whoever's watching, has my number. You can text me too. I'm fine with that. This is just in case anybody who comes back and watches later who doesn't have my phone number, they can watch it. If you guys are all on the live stream, make sure you hit the thumbs up button on the thing. So I appreciate all the comments for sure, but make sure you hit the thumbs up on the episode. I don't know if you're live. Is that a thing? Yeah, that should be a thing. Kelly has unofficially been collecting gnomes for years because sometimes I don't know what to get her for her birthday or Christmas or Mother's Day or Valentine's Day. So like this Valentine's Day, she's going to get a gnome, something with a heart on it. But yeah, I've been giving her gnomes for years. It's one of those things when I die, she's like, thank God I can get rid of these things now. For 40 years, I've had gnomes. I don't like gnomes. So like Elizabeth's collecting cows. She's in a cow era. Do you have a gnome cow or a cow-looking gnome? Oh, Elizabeth loves this, hanging out. Poor Kelly. We're gonna need, there we go. We're gonna need some gnome and cow crossover. I agree. That's okay. It reminds me of you when I found them. Yes. Let's see. Does Nat listen to the podcast, Elizabeth? You should tell her to. We can have her on too. Does she have anything fun? Does she have any fun stories? I'd get Elizabeth on here, but yeah, no. I mean, if anybody wants to hear like what 21, 22, 23-year-old Ben looked like and was like, Elizabeth would help. I was such a punk. Yeah. Nat has a boyfriend. Does he do anything cool? Next week, what I should do is next Monday, Elizabeth, what we do is I'll text her and then she'll answer it and then we'll have her live on the internet. Elizabeth has the best Ben stories, so she's no longer welcome back. Just kidding. She does have some fun stories. She knows some stuff from way back in the day. Hold on. Let's see. Elizabeth was there the night that I stole on accident this scarf. Oh, look how adorable Sophie is. That's it's fun. What's funny is Sophie will hear your voice and be like, "That's my dad," and start talking like you can hear her. But when you're actually live, she's like, "I don't want to play. Whatever." Kelly has some Ben stories. Yes. I don't think you two should be allowed to talk anymore. But to be fair, nothing either one of you would have would surprise the other. So I guess. Or you guys would all have some variation of the same story. All right. I think that's all. She does love her dad. Just not when like he's ready. You guys are new besties. Let's do it. All right. We're at 2 hours. Does anybody like I'll stay on. I don't mind. But does anybody have anything else or anything else that we need to drag this out any longer? Mm, 51 is not that old. I'm almost 51. I forget sometimes how old I am. What's everyone's favorite movie? Let's see. Favorite movie. If I had to do top three, Godfather, Chasing Amy, and there's some random movie that I would like. Kelly loves Harry Met Sally. Godfather, Chasing Amy. I'm trying to think. There was what other random. I know it's gonna be a good one too. I do love 10-inch Hero, but I don't know if it's in my top 10. I promise you it's on my top 10. Two Night Stand is a good movie, but not my favorite. Two, three. Tombstone, Goodfellas, Step Brothers. That's so funny on Step Brothers. I love it. That movie is underrated. Like that movie is like a hidden gem. All right, I'm gonna go through my real quick some of my movies. Like I like Goodfellas, but for like a mob movie, I have to go Godfather every time. Like Goodfellas is okay. I don't think I like the ending. I think that's what it was. I don't like the idea that he sold everybody out and lived because you can't do that. Not when you're playing with the mob. Spoiler. Spoiler on a 60-year-old, 50-year-old movie now. If I had to pick another third movie, maybe Citizen Kane. I really did enjoy that movie a lot, and I appreciate it more and more every time I rewatch it. Like cinematically, it's a fantastic movie. It's such a fun, like not fun. It's such a good movie though. Oh, okay. Nope, I lied. My number 3 is Moulin Rouge. Love that movie. Brunson. Is that with Hardy? Tom Hardy? He was in jail and he fights? Bronson? Whatever you said here. Yes, okay. You're like, what? I'm like, I don't know. You said it first. I haven't seen it, but it looked good. I like Tom Hardy. You ever see Locke? Locke? because that's a good movie. He's sitting in the car the whole time, and it never changes. It's him in the car. This view, this view, this view, this view. Has anybody seen any good movies this year? Nope. I changed my question. What is everybody watching on TV? One person left. They're like, okay, this show is completely devolved into favorite movies. Yes, because we haven't chit chatted and we haven't talked about pop culture yet for today. Now I want to know what people are watching on TV. Mando, season 2, season 3, season 2. Do you like Mandalorian? Are you enjoying it? The last season, yeah, it was a good show. I think they're going to wrap it up with one more season, and are going to do a movie. I think they're going to put up a movie later next year, late this year, and then wrap it up with one more season, I think, and then they'll call it done. Boba Fett was amazing, or is amazing. The series kind of sucked, but the character fantastic. Love Boba Fett. I just watched Ted on Peacock, the one with the stuffed animal bear by Seth MacFarlane. There was 8 episodes, 10 episodes of that. That was funny. Like it was bad, but it was fun. It was good. I appreciated it. And then just before that, I did Tacoma FD. The guys from Superbad. They did another spoofy type show for firefighters. So that's what I've been watching. Now I'm just rewatching Numbers on Kelly's Amazon, just because I was watching lots of YouTube for a while. Holy crap, the amount of YouTube I used to watch. Because it's like studying is like, I don't know, and like maybe it just sounds like Liam watches it and just you lose, like he's gone, he's distant, you can't talk to him, and he just watches and just watches. But when I was doing it, like I was still paying attention to everything else, but I was doing it more kind of like on a research like level because I knew we were going to start live streaming and stuff. The best part, side note to this, great, but was like I was watching it and I'm just trying to get ideas for what kind of shows we can do and what our people are doing and the different type of like content. And that's kind of like where the Fortnite stuff was coming in. And then I'd like to do more like game reviews, but I'm not smart enough to articulate it on like the different messages and themes that certain games have, but I'm going to try it anyway. And then then you watch like these compilation iceberg videos. So I'm trying to figure out. So I was watching for like hours. I'm just watching, just like short form videos and like 20-minute videos and just trying to figure stuff out. And yeah, so I wanted to step back from YouTube for a second. What I think is funny is the whole idea that I try to justify that I can watch a lot of YouTube versus Lane watching a lot of YouTube is because I was doing it for like educational purposes. Is the funniest part about it is that like the irony of it is if I watch all of this YouTube to kind of get ideas on how and what people are doing, nobody is doing kitchen. So it begs the question of like, what are you studying if you're not going to apply any of it to anything that you're doing? So Liam's a kid. He should be watching it as much as I am. That's a parent thing to do, right? Whoa, you can't smoke, but I smoke. Dude, you're not old enough. So you're a kid. You can't watch YouTube as much. I can because I'm doing it for educational purposes. But what if like I start the trend of like people having kitchens? I like it. People are dropping like flies. All right. Let's see what else is going on. I think. Oh, Kelly, before we go, are you still there? Oh wait. Hello. Did you watch the live stream for last week of the Orphan Black breakdown of episode 1? She was like, "Nope, I have not." I was hoping to get up, like, because I would assume she would have said something, but I don't know because she's also maybe a week behind. Yes, it was like Denny's. So was it? It was close. It was good. So Elizabeth, when you get caught up on episode 34, I tell a story about a TV show, and it was one of the first times that Kelly and I went to Denny's. Oh, it was so good. All right. I am going to go ahead and let everybody get going. And again, appreciate everybody hanging out. 2 hours is fantastic. Let everybody get back to work. Thanks for hanging out. We will. I'll try to jump back on again Saturday-ish. I think I have Saturday off. I don't really know. I don't know. I do need to get some stuff, the last of 37 done this weekend. But maybe I'll just jump on for a little bit. I try to keep these things at least an hour, but they've always gone like an hour 40 or longer. So I appreciate it for everybody hanging out. The live stream will stay on YouTube. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your everybody. Have a good time. I think we had a really good explanation of what it is that we're trying to do here with the community and Whimsy and stuff, and just having some fun. So if people are like, "Oh, I don't like podcasts," or "I don't know what it's about," it's about nothing. Like we're the Seinfeld of potting right now. It's a little bit about everything and nothing. So you guys all have a great day. Thank you. Whimsy.